What's up YouTube, Luxord here, and today I'm going to be breaking down everything that was revealed from the Pirates of the Caribbean world, aka the Caribbean. That's right, the world is no longer called Port Royal, seeing that the story takes place during the events of At World's End, the third installment of the Pirates franchise. I believe the reason they decided to go with At World's End instead of Dead Man's Chest is because Dead Man's Chest ends on a cliffhanger with Jack Sparrow fighting the Kraken and going down with his ship, which would lead to Sora losing a party member forever. As a side note, the chances of Treasure Planet being a world in Kingdom Hearts 3 are now slim to none. Damn it, Square! First the delay and now this? Square, you're breaking my heart. Also, according to Nomura, the main reason we see the return of Pirates of the Caribbean is because he wanted to see how far they can push the hardware when it comes to a live-action world. And from the looks of it, they succeeded. So with that being said, let's get into the breakdown. Let's start with Sora, Donald, and Goofy's new pirate outfits. I'm glad Square Enix made the decision to give Sora, Donald, and Goofy a new look for this world. I find that they blend in with the world much better compared to Kingdom Hearts 2, by giving Sora and the gang a more gritty pirate look, seeing that this world is based off a live-action film after all. The cast from the Pirates of the Caribbean that appear in this trailer include Captain Jack Sparrow, Will Turner, Barbossa, Elizabeth Swann, god damn she looking fine, Mr. Gibbs, and Tia Dalma, aka Calypso. Also, it seems the world is going to open with Davy Jones's locker, which is pretty much the purgatory of the Pirates universe. Even though they didn't appear in the trailer, I do believe we will see Bootstrap Bill Turner, Lord Beckett, and Davy Jones, who will most likely be the final boss. Now let's move on to the most surprising new gameplay feature, ship battles. Watch out, Black Flag, Skull and Bones, and Sea of Thieves, you got competition. According to a Famitsu interview with Nomura, the Black Pearl can be used to navigate the seas and find newly discovered islands. As you can see in the trailer, there will be moments where you have to engage in naval combat, with the command prompt allowing players to use cannons, surge, or water wall. While some of the new situation commands include Wind Chasers, Tidal Wave, and Raging Cannons. And on the bottom right you'll see the HP and speed gauge for the Black Pearl. And even though the enemy ships have a ton of health, it seems there are ways to take them out in one shot. Also, from the looks of it, when the speed gauge is empty, this may mean Sora will have to finish the fight by boarding the enemy ships, that is until the gauge has been fully restored. Moving on, we have two new Keyblade transformations revealed for Sora's new Pirate's Keyblade, which has a design based off the Black Pearl, and the keychain is the key to Davy Jones's chest. You know, the one with a beating heart inside? The first Keyblade transformation is called High Wind, which turns Sora's new Keyblade into a spear. And the second Keyblade transformation is called Storm Flag, which turns his Keyblade into, you guessed it, a flagpole. And from the looks of the gameplay, the new Keyblade transformations are a power form variant, seeing that Sora's bandana changes from blue to red. Then we get our first introduction to deep dive underwater combat, where you have the option to fight Heartless with various combos, as well as use magic, items, and link summons. However, I think the only link that will be available will be aerial. Also, shot lock is disabled when you're underwater. Furthermore, I'm sure there's lots to explore
Under the sea.
whether it's fighting treasure chests or hitting caverns. But watch out for those jellyfish, I don't think they're there just for show. Plus, maybe this is a sign that Atlantis will be a world in Kingdom Hearts 3? One can only hope. Next, we were introduced to a Heartless boss fight, and Jesus, look at that HP bar! Also during this boss fight, Sora is able to ride on smaller Heartless, and is able to use commands such as Burst Shot, Torpedoes, and Air Dodge. Also, notice how Sora is fighting alone during this boss fight. I assume it's because Jack, Donald, and Goofy are on the Black Pearl, which is why part of the objective of the boss fight is to defend the ship. And there will probably be a situation command where you'll be able to use the Black Pearl to do more damage. There will also be a moment in the boss fight where Sora is on the giant Heartless's back, and he has three command options: Attack, Barrier, which is the first time we see Reflect being used in a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and Somersault. Which is probably used to traverse up the Heartless. Then we see Sora grinding on colored smoke, which doesn't make any sense, but I guess the main reason this is possible is because magic. Lastly, we see Sora, Jack, Donald, and Goofy confronted by Norded Luxord, who is searching for the mysterious black box, as seen from Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. With that being said, we probably won't know what's inside it until the release of Kingdom Hearts 3.
But why? You'll see.
You. So we have Master Xehanort, Ansem, Xemnas, Young Xehanort, Braig, Iza, Vanitas, Marluxia, Larxene, Luxord, and Aqua? That's a total of 11 Secret of Darknesses so far. Which makes me think who are the last two Darknesses to be revealed? Terranor and Demix? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Well, there you guys have it, that's my breakdown of the Pirates world. Are you guys excited about the return of Pirates of the Caribbean? Or do you wish it was Treasure Planet? Let me know in the comment section down below, and like, subscribe for more content from me on Kingdom Hearts 3 and other games in general. I'm Lex. I'll see you in the future.